I was wondering your take on maybe a kind of a holistic approach that helps iGaming brands acquire, engage, and retain those players.
Well, it's kind of a big question, right? There's a lot of marketing efforts that are being done. I'll address a couple of things again from a specific angle because obviously the acquisition part is a lot about the marketing efforts and the creativity and so on. But I'll address how I see the integration within the product and what is important. I do believe that, again, due to a lot of operational efforts that are required to run a successful iGaming business, you have a lot of moving parts, and you will continue to have a lot of departments, moving parts, and so on. And we want to simplify at least the platform part. So we want to have a kind of an approach where we have all-in, efficient, optimized platform. This is the approach that we're taking. Obviously, we are doing some integrations from external tools. You cannot live without it, but we're trying to kind of have the 20% of the most frequent use cases, frequent tools inside the platform. And then what we want to allow the different departments, so starting from the acquisition, for example, is to have a very flexible product that allows you to test and tweak everything that is related to the acquisition, for example. So built-in A/B testing mechanism, flexibility around the registration forms, builders, and the whole journey that happens after that. And what we actually want to do is we want to allow the marketing teams to test their theories very quickly. So traditionally, it's very non-flexible products, and sometimes due to that lack of flexibility, the cost rise because we cannot test and we cannot iterate fast with our different approaches. So this is one aspect that I think every platform should focus, or the product should focus on. The faster you iterate, the more flexible you are in the journey of acquiring the customers, the more you can reduce in terms of the cost. So this is one area. Then, of course, all the rest of the customer journeys are super important. And again, we want everything to work together. The platform should orchestrate everything, and that will allow you to retain. But in general, my kind of message is that today the technology has really involved, right? You have AI assistant tools that allow you to create much more code faster. You can iterate faster. There's no excuse, even in our industry, to have very long development cycles, right? So from the request, especially around acquiring customers, retaining customers, we should aim to have very fast iterations and ship fast, right? This is something that was not traditionally in our industry, but I think there's no excuse anymore. So the faster you iterate and the faster you can test theories, the better you will be in terms of operational optimization. Hence, you'll reduce the cost on acquisition, on retention, and so on.